Hey, 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 happy Sunday, sensational Sunday. It is January 11th. Just got back from church, Rachel and I just was, I've been mentioning this book so much. All the books I've read over the years, all the books back here, all the books everywhere. Back in the Amway days when I first started being successful with network marketing and MLM and all that stuff, realized I was in the people business. So, How to Win Friends and Influence People, a book by Dale Carnegie. Awesome. How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success by Frank Betcher. Awesome. The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. Schwartz. Awesome. All awesome books. There's a Maxwell book over here, small, but it's called Leadership 101. Maxwell talks about leadership is nothing more than influencing people. But I tell you, this book someone turned me on to when I was transitioning from setting up the board and easel and going into people's physical hotel rooms and living rooms and dens, where I just did stuff on the phone, just conversation. And this book was the one that sent me from zero to hero, from disaster to somewhat of a master. Not perfect, but just better. And I went from not making much money to top tier money. How to sell network marketing. Now, with CTS, we're not really doing network marketing, but it's similar, okay? How to sell network marketing without fear, anxiety, or losing your friends. Okay, and speaking of losing your friends, if you don't ever talk to anybody you know, and if you're a personal of mine or whatever, go over to www.winwithcoachtom.com. You'll be taken over to our partner, and you'll be able to buy leads and have a whole system for really, really cheap to stay on top of all your activity and your progress and stuff to help you succeed. It's amazing, all right, the partnership we have with the company we're dealing with. But this is by Michael Oliver. I actually had him do at least 1 or 2 calls for my team years ago. Selling from the Soul, Ancient Wisdoms, Modern Practice. Here's at the bottom, okay? People have the answers. All you need are the right questions. All right, once again, asking questions. Let me share with you the inner secrets and practical principles of natural selling that will change your network marketing business and personal life forever. Knowing how to ask the right questions at the right time and listening are the essential problem-solving tools of the effective distributor. Because what are we about? We're about solving problems like a doctor. Except we don't solve medical problems. We solve, having cash solves problems the lack of cash creates. Learn the inner secrets of being an effective distributor by helping others get what they want without using traditional techniques of telling, manipulation, or persuasion. 4 universal. So we'll talk about more about this tomorrow night on our call. All right, but this totally was life changing for me. Okay, because it just approached it from a real hey, why are we having this conversation? What are you looking for to change in 2026? Well, Tom, I don't have any money. Well, how does that make you feel? How long have you been working? 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years? I mean, when did you start working? When you were 15, 20, whatever, how old are you now? And you don't have any money. How does that make you feel? As opposed to saying, I don't have any money. Bye. How does it make you feel? Awful. What would you like to change that? Are you ready to make a change? Because we can help you. All right? So that's what it's all about. So I just want to share this. I was sitting in church thinking of a lot of things, how to be more of a blessing in people's lives. And we hung out, and a lot of people, Rachel calls them our church friends, because they are. It's just amazing how many wonderful people there are out there in the world. Then from there, we went over to Aldi's, did a little shopping, and met some people over there. It's just wonderful. And speaking of wonderful, you all are wonderful. Appreciate your time, your attention, your commitment to this journey we have here. And happy Sunday. Until next time, take care. God bless. Carpe diem. You're awesome.